Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Off the Moon Scale Wrestling Podcast.
It's the sensual trio.
Sensual.
We're
Yeah.
sensual now?
Yeah, why not?
All right.
Orale.
Being sensual is cool, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, would you prefer something else?
Studious?
Raggedy.
Studious is pretty good. Did you say ragged?
I said raggedy.
Raggedy.
Yeah, fucking ashy trio. Is that what you want instead?
No, what? I don't want to be ashy.
Ah, gross.
I don't
I don't believe in fucking lotion.
All right. We are talking today about AEW Dynamite on
A-dubs.
December 23 Festivus.
Festivus for the rest of us?
Yes.
You got your poll?
Maybe.
Where's it?
It's put away.
You put it away?
It's not Festivus anymore.
Did you do the airing of grievances?
I tried.
Miguel?
Hey, man, don't look at me, man. I'm not
tried.
part of that shit.
Wait, did you try it here?
I tried it over Discord,
Oh, shit.
but people were being lame.
Fuck them.
Yeah, where were you for that then, Brian?
Celebrating Festivus, obviously. Got my own poll. My dad beat me up.
Oh man, dang. The feats of strength. Dynamite. We start off with Inner Circle versus Private Party.
No, it was a top flight.
Was it Top Flight?
It was the
Yeah.
Top Flight, yeah.
I get all these teams confused because they're so similar.
No, top flight and private party are completely different. Top flight are like younger and way more flippy shit.
But like they're
He's right.
they're pretty close.
No,
No?
what? Get out of here.
They are. They're similar enough.
Seeing Austin's mindset.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All of them look the same.
Okay, whatever. Top Flight then. I wrote it.
Yeah.
I wasn't exactly paying attention at the start.
So, again, I brought it up for Raw, but me and a buddy watched this at the same time. Immediately, he popped off just because Jericho was on screen. He's like, holy shit. He didn't even know Chris Jericho's still wrestling.
Yeah.
And, like, he even got a call on his phone. He's like, nah, I'll take that later. I'm going to watch Jericho. Like,
Yeah, Jericho.
Oh man, did he immediately say body shaming Jericho for his size?
yes, he did. He's like, oh, damn, he got old.
Well, no shit, he's 50, man. Come on.
Well, that's what I told him, but he popped off later, too, for Sting, because he didn't know Sting was there.
Oh. Imagine if he was watching the debut of Sting.
Oh, man.
He would have trashed your house.
I want to trash him.
Austin!
Just go nuts.
Pulls a bat out of nowhere. Out of his duster that he has on all of a sudden.
There's like smashing like windows
Yeah.
and
So
mirrors. and
the
stuff.
individual we were talking about, I can see him doing that.
Okay.
Wearing a duster.
Yeah.
You can also see him doing that.
Okay.
Ooh.
I think I have an idea of who it is.
Yeah. It's Travis.
Yeah.
If you're listening. Yeah.
Yeah, that's who I thought it was. Yeah, Inner Circle ended up winning.
So I do love how well MJF sells. There's a spot where who I think it was Darius goes up to the top rope and drop kicks MJF. He does a whole roll backwards, stands up to his feet, and then he falls down.
Yeah.
I'm like, God damn it, dude.
Yeah.
That's kind of like classic Ric Flair, where he would do something similar. He would get hit, and he would walk forward a little bit, and then he would just fall flat on his face.
Class.
Yeah.
Also, JR was kind of on point for this match.
Oh, it's
Like
JR.
one of my favorite things that he said, it's like, oh man, it's 40 degrees and Hager's not wearing socks.
See, damn, that's kind of one thing that like sucks when you're watching it with other people because you're bantering between yourselves and like you don't really pay attention to the commentary.
Yeah. But damn, dude, I felt bad for everyone. It's like 40 to 37 degrees that day, and they're wrestling with like trunks, no shirt. Damn, it's cold as fuck.
You figure it would suck at first, but when you start to get worked up and everything, you're probably fine.
Yeah, but then imagine like if you're just a dude sitting on the sideline, like how Hager was for this match.
He's not wearing socks.
Yeah, I mean he's cold as hell, man. He's got
guess.
frostbite right now. They had to chop off his toes.
What is he, Matt Riddle?
But yes, eventually Inner Circle do win.
It was overall, good match, I think.
Yeah, Jericho got thrown over the timekeeper's table at one point. It was pretty great.
Yeah.
Like, even though I know that I think Top Flight are 1-4 right now, like I kind of don't care.
Was that Jericho that got thrown?
Yeah, Jericho got
I
thrown
thought
over.
it was like Darius.
No. Yeah, Jericho got thrown. He didn't get thrown through. He just got thrown over, and he eventually came back.
Yeah, okay.
But like,
No, because I thought you were talking about towards the end where Darius goes through the like the table, like the announcer's table. Like,
no, that's
not the
later.
announcer's
I'm just
table,
talking
but-
about when Jericho goes like gets thrown over it, kind of like oh shit, like and they tumble,
Oh,
and then
man,
later
I
on
missed
that like they have that bullshit. But
Yeah.
But after they win, it's clearly the talking point because that's when like Hager like comes in and they're finally gonna settle the score between the big men and Inner Circle.
I thought they settled it already.
No, when?
Well, they had the Inner Circle, everyone's friends,
Like the ultimatum thing.
but they never, they never really did anything with Hager and
Wardlow.
Wardlow. They never did anything. They just kept staring at each other and beating people up.
Yeah, but during the ultimatum, they like were saying like, "You're staring at me."
Well,
you're
I think
staring at me."
that was also part of the storyline because like we kind of said it that Wardlow just automatically got put into the Inner Circle.
Yeah.
MJF earned his spot in.
Yeah.
Wardlow just got it because he's like a MJF crony bodyguard man.
An associate.
But yeah, Hager got mad that Wardlow is not here to do his job. Mm-hmm. Hey man, I don't care if you got a wife and kids and whatever. I'm here.
Yeah.
Where are you?
Where is Wardlow?
I think he got hurt
Oh, okay.
Oh,
because he was supposed to be a part of that 7-on-7 that they had the other day.
Yeah,
but
that's
like
right,
that's
that's
why
right.
Brandon Cutler wasn't in.
That's true. Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, so what is it next week?
Yeah.
So next week is gonna be Wardlow versus Hager.
At the Smash
Oh,
night 1 of Smash. Yeah.
who you putting your money on, Brian?
Wardlow. I like him a little more than Hager.
All right.
I think Hager's gonna win.
Really? Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I think I'm gonna have to go with Wardlow, just because I think they need a reason for like Wardlow to be there, and this would be a good chance for them. Like, oh, see, I do have a right to be here by winning,
That makes sense. Yeah.
but I can also
Or-
see him winning by shenanigans.
Well, no, I could see Hager winning, and Wardlow being sort of a catalyst for like all the like shenanigans that
Yeah.
are gonna happen for the Inner
Yeah.
Circle.
Oh man, that's true. Oh man, him and Sammy like get kicked out of the Inner Circle, and
Why would Sammy get kicked out?
because you heard him last time, if like one more thing happens, he's done with the Inner
he's
Circle.
done. Yeah, you're right.
So like if Wardlow loses,
Wardlow
then
and
he does some
Sammy?
kind of.
It'd be weird.
I mean, a big guy and then like a small guy like Sammy doing the high flying stuff.
Yeah.
Well, why not?
Because they're not related in any way.
They're not. They don't hate each other though.
I guess. That's not necessarily an excuse.
No,
to,
it's not. But like lends a little bit of like possibility to it.
I guess. Yeah.
But yeah, that's what I think is gonna happen. So hopefully Wardlow wins. He proves that he needs to be in the Inner Circle. Fuck you, Hager. And then they continue on with other shenanigans. Who cares, man? It's fine.
Yeah.
Whoever wins, I don't even care. I just want to see the match because
That'll be
That'd be cool.
all that mad dogging they've been doing, throwing up them gang signs from across each
I
other.
wonder if they're
in the
gonna
ring.
beat anyone else up other than each other.
Oh man, they're immediately just gonna turn on the crowd and start like wailing
Yeah.
through them. Clotheslines left and right.
Yeah.
Stupid.
Just imagine Hager with his arm out, just running along the rail on the side.
Yeah.
Just knocking people down like dominoes. Yeah.
But after that, and in the announcement of the match, we get an acclaimed music video with these other two random guys.
It was the Bucks.
It's supposed to be the Bucks, but
Yeah,
like the
yeah.
other, just I'm guessing
Yeah.
they're friends.
There's some other random guys.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of hate it, and I'm like, God damn it, you guys
Yeah.
are making me hate you in the good way though. So
Yeah.
keep it up.
It's just fucking. It's corny, man.
Yeah. They're done raps and stuff, and
Yeah, it's super cheesy.
talking shit the whole time. I mean, it's no Conan music video,
No. But
but what can compete with that? Exactly.
yeah, I don't know.
There's got to be somebody else that can.
Nope. His other music video.
Conan
He's
v. Conan,
better.
hey.
Yeah. When do those debut on WCW?
They sure do.
When have they done already?
They've done the first one.
Oh man.
Yeah.
God.
So,
Is the next one in like the 2000s or 99?
I think it's 2000.
Oh
I don't.
my God.
It's like after January 4th, it's such a blur about what happens in WCW
Yeah.
because it gets so fucking weird. There's like a boy band tag team, and like one of the big tough guys is like a fan of theirs, and he dances and stuff.
In Sync, the tag team.
Yeah, basically, it's so weird, man. Like 99 to the end is so fucking weird at WCW. Just all the weird shit that happens, just the weird matches and the weird everything. It's fucking
It's
a trip.
coming, Brian.
Yeah.
Just wait.
What are we up to now?
Mid-December.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we're almost at Stadium Stampede.
We haven't done any like Raven stuff, huh?
No, that's next. That's 99.
Is that what you're talking about? January 4th?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, January 4th is the big kind of thing with Kevin Nash and,
okay.
mystery opponent
Right.
that is really stupid
Yeah.
and notorious for basically killing WCW,
Right.
like starting the end basically. After the acclaimed, we get Sting and Schiavone again
Schiavone.
in the ring, just again, I guess talking about
there's
stuff.
just like an interview or
But
something.
yeah, he's
right?
talking about like the jungle and how he built it and how the jungle is still thriving and jungle, and that's kind of all I really heard.
I don't know if Sting built the jungle, but all right.
I mean, that who did
Hogan?
on TNT?
Oh, on TNT specifically?
Yeah, that's what he meant. Like he built a jungle at TNT.
Hogan.
I mean, Sting helped.
A little
Like
bit.
he planted like a banana tree or two.
Hogan and Flair built it on
I can see
TNT.
that. Oh, but this is when Sting actually does his like this Dusty impression and he tells him like what's
which is
up,
great.
which was actually pretty good.
Sting does a great Dusty Rhodes.
Well, he was telling the story about how when Sting was starting out, Dusty was telling him, "We're gonna put paint on your face, and, you know, put you in colorful tights or whatever."
Yeah.
And he's like, "Okay, whatever."
Yeah, but like that led him to like watching Cody in the ring,
Yep.
and that's what like made him want to join AEW because like he sees the movement, he wants to be part of it, and like of course like they have to point up at Darby stinging it up in the rafters.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, what's
Well,
he gonna
no,
do?
Sting said, I'm not here for Cody." Didn't he say that?
I think it's
He said
something
that like the other
yeah.
last week.
Well, no, this in this interview
Yeah,
too, he's
they-
like,
they
"I'm not
kinda
here for
brought it up
Cody,"
again.
and then he like looks over like at Darby in the
Up to the-
rafters, kind of.
Yeah, then kind of in the middle, Team Taz, Team FTW show up. It's all of them. Hook and Brian Cage and Taz.
Yeah, they're tired of Sting
everyone.
sticking his big nose into their business.
Yeah.
Like,
Is that what they said?
well, not big nose, but they essentially said, "Don't stop sticking your nose in our business, and we're gonna take you out."
Yeah.
And like,
But
they don't
next
even-
week.
yeah,
And
they
then
don't even
Brian
take a step.
Cage-
No, they said they're gonna do it right now,
Yeah, yeah.
kind of thing. And then the lights go out, and the lights come back up, and that's when Darby's there.
Yeah,
and
Darby
that's-
used the sting hole to
Yeah.
teleport.
Darbrick,
into-
Darbrick Allen shows up
Yeah.
I
with a
was really hoping
skateboard.
like you see like Darby running, and he's in the ring, just out of breath and sweating
Yeah.
super hard. Like,
So
like his face paint's like running down his face.
Yes.
I don't think that Darby Allen can use the skateboard to the same effect that Sting did back in the day.
The
What?
skateboard?
Yeah.
What?
Well, because Sting used to use the bat a bunch
Oh, that's what you mean.
in the ring and stuff.
Got it. Yeah.
Like I don't think Darby Allen can really swing a skateboard
Why
and
not?
not hurt someone like that.
Oh, yeah. Like not actually hurt
Yeah,
someone?
yeah. Well, 'cause look
They,
at the
they
bat,
do the
okay.
whole thing where like they kind of put their hand at the end of it, like "Wah," and do
Yeah,
that like
yeah.
to the gut, but like
Well, it's
But,
not
like-
going to swing.
Well, but like okay, like you
You
know
know,
what I
yeah.
mean though. Like
Yeah,
Sting,
yeah.
used,
Yeah,
Sting
yeah.
used the bat like a bat back
Yeah.
in the day in WCW.
You're not going to
And you-
swing trucks first
It
at
was
someone's
believable.
head.
It was at least like believable
Yeah.
to the effect that they
just
wanted.
fucking crack someone's skull right
Yeah.
But
there.
with the skateboard, like okay,
Yeah.
come on. You're
Well,
gonna
I
kill
mean, they've
someone.
done cool spots with the skateboard before. Like, God, what was it? The pay per view when like he had like the thumbtacks on the underside of the board, and he
Yeah,
did
yeah.
it to George Janela, I think.
Yeah.
Where like he jumped off the top rope with the board and he put it underneath and he landed
Yeah.
on George Janela's
Rad.
back, like
Yeah.
fucking
That's cool.
wrecking it.
That's cool.
So they've done cool stuff like that with it, and they've done the spot where like of course like people snap it in half.
Yep.
But you know,
It just seems a little harder for me to be able like to get the same effect. But we'll see what they do.
I agree. I understand what you're talking about.
Yeah,
for
we'll see
sure.
what they do. I mean, maybe if they use like I don't know, rubber trunks or
Fake
something. Yeah.
a fake skateboard and like it's all bouncy and stupid.
It's like wobbly. Like,
No, that's how they make skateboards now.
oh.
When was the last time you rode a skateboard?
Oh shit, you're right. Yeah.
well, I never have. I never learned. So
You've never even been on a skateboard.
I've been on it and then like
See?
ate shit like twice. And I'm like, I'm
Yeah.
never doing this again.
It's
And I never
fine.
learned how to be on a skateboard.
Yeah.
Fucking rollerblades, son.
Oh man, inline skating.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, that was the way to go.
Absolutely.
And then bikes. Hey,
But,
man, I could do a shitty bunny hop, and that's about it.
Oh man, I never learned how to do that. I could kind of do tricks on ramps with rollerblades. but
Oh,
that was
man.
it.
What?
At the Brea skate park.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
But yeah, after that, so
It-
Taz is like, all right, well, we're gonna do this later then. It's
Yeah.
fine. And then Brian Cage is like, fuck that.
Could do
Let's
it
go
now.
right now.
Fucking hold on, Brand Cage in his like tiger stripe
Yeah.
like
yeah.
gear. Oh my god. Get out
In
of
his
here.
in his Armored King trunks.
Yes. Oh, so do you think they're actually gonna break up Taz from that group, or was he just like heated?
I think he's just heated. I don't think why would they do that? He's a great mouthpiece for them.
Why would
I mean, not Taz. I mean Cage. Sorry.
I was just to say
No,
like
not
I
Taz.
was super
So
confused.
actually,
That's what I meant.
now that you bring that up, there were rumors, people were talking that Brian Cage may end up leaving AEW and going to Impact.
What?
Really?
I'd heard that, yeah.
Well, I know like
To be a big thing there.
yeah, because I know that there is news that like around 2021 a bunch of like AEW contracts are up,
So wait,
so he might be one of them.
It's like a legit like transfer. It's not like a cross promotion thing.
Like he will leave AEW and be the big champion boy on Impact.
that is
yeah.
weird.
I mean, that's kind of cool.
I mean, they don't really have a big main event guy anymore. now that a lot of them have jumped ship over to AEW or wherever.
Damn, yeah.
Like, I mean, I'm trying to think of who the big main name is on Impact, and I can't think of anybody.
Right.
I mean, that other people would know.
Exactly, because it was Lashley for a while, but then he's been in WWE for a couple years now. You know, you had AJ Styles was there for a good while.
I mean,
obviously.
the
Samoa
biggest
Joe,
names that
you
I
know.
could think of off the top of my head were Luke Gallows and
Yeah, but
Doug
they're tag
Anderson.
team.
Yeah, I mean,
They're a
but
tag
single
team.
stars. I mean, they have their single stars that are
They
big,
do.
like
You know, they
Sami
have
Callahan.
Sami Callahan. They have Jay Lethal. You know, a
Rick
few other
Swann,
guys.
like he's a big one right now.
but they're not big name, big draws, classic
Yeah.
wrestle boys like Brian Cage.
Yeah.
I mean, that is true.
I could see him going there and then getting the belt super quick and staying with there for a while.
Well, if they're doing the storyline with what they're doing with Kenny, how he's taking the belt, and if they're going to do the storyline where he takes the belt from Rick Swann,
Yeah.
I wonder what they're going to do if Brian Cage decides to go over to Impact. So that's going to be an interesting story that plays out. But Brian Cage and Impact, I actually don't have a problem with it because like I know he's a really good dude on the mic, right?
He's okay.
Yeah, so I think that might be part of a frustration where like he kind of wants to do more stuff and he's just kind of like stuck in Team Taz.
Yeah, but I mean, at the same time, it would suck to like have him leave AEW.
I mean, yeah, but
See, my thing is, though, it wouldn't because he didn't show up in the beginning. He showed up, you know, however many months ago, and he just kind of showed up randomly.
Right.
And he still, to me, doesn't feel like a permanent fixture.
Okay.
Because he hasn't really challenged for any major belts. And he has that dumb fake Taz belt, which doesn't mean anything anyway.
Yeah.
And unless they do something with it, which who knows if they will, he's just kind of there, I feel. To be kind of like, almost like a Monster of the Week kind of thing.
Oh, yeah.
yeah. Because he won the big chip thing,
Yeah.
but I mean, nothing really came out of that. So
Yeah.
I can see why he's kind of a little frustrated. But
Yeah. Well, he's
I guess
not.
we'll see what happens.
He's not Sean Spears frustrated. But.
Yeah.
that is true. Next, we have an MJF segment.
This was kind of cool. Like, I'm wondering how much of this was real versus just kind of like a hey quick storyline thing to get the inner circle more together.
Right.
Because this seemed really heartfelt and a shoot.
No,
like,
I'm thinking it was real. Like,
Yeah.
like okay.
And then
at
let's
the
film
very
it.
at the very
Yeah.
end of that segment,
yeah,
I got a twinge of like, okay, maybe like sneakiness.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
for the most part, like the 99%,
Yeah.
it was super real to me.
Yeah, because MJF walks into like a random room.
Some
It's
backstage
but
area.
yeah, and you know Santana and Ortiz is there, and of course they're a little suspicious of him. But MJF just essentially says, "Hey, it's cool. I'm just here because I understand how hard it is to lose somebody. Because Santana just lost somebody. I don't know if it Ortiz. I don't know if they're related.
I have no idea.
Whatever. But yeah, so he just kind of gives them that, and Santana stands up and he tells MJF to keep his head up, and he gives him like the homie handshake and brings it in, of
Yeah.
course. And all Ortiz really does, it just kind of gives him a quick handshake, and that's pretty much it. And then like MJF turns to the camera, and it looks like he's like almost has a tear in his eye.
yeah.
like
So
the
did
Indian and like
MJF
the
actually lose someone recently?
Huh?
I guess I don't know.
Santana.
No, MJF. Because he said like, oh, I lost someone recently too.
Grandfather or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, something like that. I don't know if
I'm
that
not
was
entirely sure.
was that like legit? Because if it was,
I'm thinking
then yeah, it was real.
that's what I'm thinking. This was art imitates life or whatever it is, where something happened and they wanted he was going to do that anyway or whatever, and they're like, let's make wrestling out of this and film it and do that and bring a little more of personal issues and personality into this storyline that they're having with the inner circle, where MJF and Wardlow are clearly the odd man out, even still after the ultimatum thing. And they wanted, I think it's like a, hey, get along. And we are more alike than we think.
Yeah.
Kind of thing. And it's a worked shoot where it's real, but it's also scripted in its reality kind of thing.
It's just, it seems to me that like this is real.
Yeah.
Because if it wasn't real, it would be in very bad taste.
But that's fucking wrestling, man.
It,
That is wrestling 101.
okay, see, like having watched a good amount of WCW now,
Yeah.
if it was 20 years ago, I would say sure. I would say sure.
Dude, WWE still does this shit.
But like, okay, like
But like also
It's
this is
just-
more like wrestler creative control. So
Yeah.
they kind of like, hey, like he might have had someone who passed away, like maybe not recently, but like okay, let's just play this story,
Yeah.
and like that way we kind of get along.
I mean, hell, it was, I think 6 years ago, Paige basically brought up Charlotte's brother dying from an overdose
Oh, fuck.
in the ring in a promo, and it was like, oh shit.
Yeah, that's
And
Like
then
the trash talk, or was it like a feel
kind
good
of,
moment?
yeah. And the thing is, not a lot of people knew that it was going to happen. Like Charlotte
Jesus.
and Paige and a few other people, and Charlotte was okay with it initially, but then once it happened, it was like, I'm not okay with this. And then Ric Flair got super pissed because his son had fucking recently
Yeah,
died.
like-
it was a big deal, and that's the kind of thing of wrestling does not ever pull any punches ever. Ever. That's the thing. Is like, fuck it, we can make money off of this.
it's just, I don't know.
And you like to think
It's
AEW
weird.
is different,
You would like to think so, right?
but they're not.
yeah,
It's still wrestling.
it's just weird to think that they would like take advantage of something like that.
I guess I get it. I mean, that's what I'm thinking. It was partially real and also partially not.
Well,
Yeah.
okay, hold on. It's weird to think that they would do something like that now, like in modern wrestling.
Yeah. To some degree, yeah. Yeah. So we had that. After that, we go to let's see, Jurassic Express
Yep.
versus Dark Order,
Yeah.
and it's all three of Jurassic Express versus Colt Cabana 5 and 10.
Like, I'm happy that Colt is here doing
Yeah,
something.
yeah.
Because like, when's the last time he had a match?
It's been a long
really?
time.
It's yeah.
It's been a good minute.
It's been since Brody Lee was around.
Yeah, so I'm at least happy that he's here.
Yeah.
Because I don't know.
I like his new gear, which is Dark Order colored.
Yeah.
Yeah. So when did he join? A while ago?
Yeah, summer-ish.
Oh, okay.
It was like a thing where he kept losing a lot of stuff, and he wasn't sure what he was doing, and then they kind of had this storyline where he wasn't sure what he was going to do, and then he got to Flyer, and he's like, I'll go check it out. And
Like
then,
a flyer for Dark Order?
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god. That's
Yeah, they had like
Don't
the
you
little things
like-
where you like the little tear-off things, and
Yeah,
like
yeah,
the
yeah.
numbers and stuff. Yeah,
Yeah,
and
don't
they
you
gave him a
remember like
flyer.
the original like Dark Order promos what they were doing?
No,
it was
no.
like that guy like he was like on the subway and he sees it and he pulls the tab
Yeah.
and then he goes to a meeting eventually. And
Rad.
it's this whole stupid like
And
promo. It was
it's
great.
the traditional thing of, better yourself and you can do this and join the
Yeah,
Dark
yeah.
Order and make a difference.
Right.
And so yeah, Colt Cabana joined, and then it was funny because they that's when Brody Lee kind of showed up and became in charge. Brody Lee would physically abuse all the other members of the Dark Order, but Colt Cabana.
Yeah.
He didn't hit, because he would basically take wadded up paper and like whack them or like punch them or attack them whenever they failed him. But if Colt Cabana did, he was like, "No, it's fine. We'll do it next time." But then it eventually happened where Brody Lee beat up Colt Cabana.
Weird.
For losing.
Okay.
Just because he's angry cult leader Vince
Yeah,
McMahon.
well.
He's Mafia Man, I promise.
Basically, yeah.
Like
Yeah,
like a
this was
good-
cool. I mean,
Guitar lesson, like join the Dark Order.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
It just is weird to think like that.
I have an inherent issue personally with Marco Stunt, but outside of that, this was still a good match.
Oh, dude, this was great. I think Jungle Boy and Luchasaurus and Marco Stunt have really figured out a good balance of
Yeah.
how to use Marco Stunt for his size.
Yeah.
Because like Luchasaurus could just chuck him around left and right.
So
and
that's
then
what,
him
that's
and
what you
Jungle
mean,
Boy
right?
work together.
That's what you mean, right?
Yeah.
Using him as a weapon.
As a prop.
Yeah, as a thing. Just because it bugs me when Marco Stunt is in the ring
Does
with
it break your immersion?
yeah,
Yeah.
100%.
Holy shit.
I get it. He's part of the team. He can help out. He can do stuff. But I do not want to see him wrestle 10.
Yeah.
This fucking giant buff dude. I do not believe that someone the size of like a 12-year-old or however tall Marco
He
Stunt
is
is
5'2".
can fight this guy. It pisses me off.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Brian, you should have seen it. Austin like was white knuckling like his like mouse and keyboard and like I hate this.
Me and Travis were watching, and we were just talking to ourselves like,
Yeah.
if someone that didn't know wrestling
Yeah.
walked into the room right now,
Yeah.
they'd say, "Why are these people beating up on this 10-year-old?"
Yeah, on this boy. Yeah. And that's the thing. It takes me so much out of the immersion of what wrestling is supposed to represent. And I will give Marco Stunt all the credit in the world for being where he is.
Oh yeah.
He has worked super hard, and he is in arguably one of the bigger wrestling companies today. Props to that guy, but it bugs me.
Yeah.
Jaded.
It's not even that. It's not even that. It's just it's weird. It's the reason why you don't see Alexa Bliss fighting Randy Orton, because you would not ever believe.
Well, not yet.
It's the same
gonna
thing
happen.
I always had with Rey Mysterio fighting the big guys and beating them. Like Rey Mysterio beat Big Show for a championship at one
Yeah.
point. Fuck off with that. That's stupid.
Well, did he get help or was it straight
No.
up 1-1? Oh man, all right, that's
That's fucking stupid. Don't
I mean,
do
it's
that.
a feel good story with Ray,
Yes,
so it was a
but
little bit
don't
different.
have it be the fucking Big Show. Have it be a smaller person closer to Ray's size.
All right, what if like Marco Stunt and Ray were both bad guys and won through shenanigans and stuff? Would that bother you even more?
No, that's different.
Okay,
But they
okay.
don't do that is the thing.
So
If Marco Stunt cheated and like low blowed and shit all the time and won that way,
like pepper sprayed
Fine.
and like brought an actual mace to the ring and like whack somebody.
Fine to some degree. It still bugs me of how small he is, but it's just I don't know. I mean, he's great at his job, and it's cool that they're figuring out a way to use him. I like that a lot.
Hey man, but like this match was still good. I still enjoy how they use Marco Stunt as a prop essentially.
Yeah,
for the team.
that is what I like.
Hey, but we did figure out one thing is picture in picture works this week for us.
Yes.
Fuck yeah.
What do you mean?
Because most of the time when they say we're going to picture in picture, I think they do it for like either international audiences because we just see straight commercials.
Yeah.
We don't see
really?
picture in picture.
Okay.
It depends on whatever stream we're watching or whatever.
Well, because I'm watching the Fight TV stream.
Yeah.
And then like they go like, oh, picture in picture, and nothing ever happens.
Because we don't catch it live necessarily, but they sometimes do picture in picture, and then you'll see it with the commercial.
Yeah.
But then sometimes you just don't. Yeah. It's
Fucking
annoying.
liar, JR. That's what I'm hearing.
Yeah.
It's all his fault.
Send me some barbecue sauce.
But yeah, this was cool. You know, you get kind of all the spots from everyone doing their fun thing.
Yeah, I did like the spot where I think 10's holding Jungle Boy like in a crossbody.
Yeah.
And then 5 drop kicks Jungle Boy in the back, and then 10 flips him over his back. I'm like, oh my god, these guys are so good.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know what they would be doing if they weren't in Dark Order, but I'm super happy you guys are in Dark Order.
I did like the thing with Colt Cabana and Marco Stunt. And he's just like, oh, look at how fun he is. He's adorable. He's small.
It was like giving him head pats.
Yeah. Like, just overall, this was a fun match. Everything was around.
Yeah.
Marco Stunt's an anime character, dude.
Basically. Yeah, Jurassic Express get the win. What happened?
Oh no, I was reading something. I think I like fucked up, and I was like, "What the fuck was I writing?" I don't remember.
Nice.
Like, good
stroke.
job, me.
Yeah, Jurassic Express win. I mean, this could have gone either way, I guess.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
It built it up to it where afterwards, like Tony's gonna come down and do an interview, but before that kind of happens, like you see FTR on the big screen,
Yeah.
and you're like, "Oh, okay, cool."
It's FTR.
Yeah, FTR wants to take down Jungle Express because Jungle Express is number 3 on the rankings, and FTR number 2. So on January 6th, we're going to see FTR versus Jungle Express. And according to Tully, if Marco sticks his little nose in Tully, he might have to do a flashback to the 80s.
What does that mean?
I don't know. I think he's going to shoot him or kill him. I don't know.
Okay. I mean, there were a lot of wrestlers in the 80s that were murdered and or accidentally died to stuff. So
What the hell?
I don't know if Tully is gonna murder someone.
What was our speculation for the 3-man tag belt thing?
What do you mean?
We were speculating a while ago how
they're gonna make
introduce a
I think
3-man
they
title.
will. I think they will.
Well, do you remember when we were saying they were going to
No,
do that?
I don't.
They never gave an actual timeline.
Okay.
Like, if they'd come up, it's just a lot of speculation.
No,
how
them,
like they
I-
were building like a 3-man faction here.
Yeah, but I
three-man
was saying like
faction.
when did we?
Oh, I
say
think like
that,
maybe like
they
3
would
weeks
do
ago.
that?
If that, I don't know.
Well, like I think their next pay-per-view is what, like in February?
Yeah.
So
Oh man, that's when they bring it out.
I would almost rather have, because what they have. Okay, so they have a women's main title. And that's it. You have the heavyweight title, the TNT title, and the tag title.
Tag belt.
And that's
and
it,
the
right?
FTW title.
Well, it doesn't count.
Hey, it's still a title. Man.
I would like. I mean, and I think they're building. I mean, we've talked about it before. I would like a women's tag title,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and I would like one more singles title.
Yeah, kind of for like the lower mid card.
Yes,
I would definitely like a
because the
title for
TNT
lower
belt
mid-card.
is not that. I don't feel.
Damn, what would they even call that?
I don't know.
the lower mid card title belt.
The AEW Dynamite champion,
Wait.
the Dynamite belt boy.
Well, it can't be Dynamite because like that feels like it'd be like Firecracker champion.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
we gotta bring
there
it
you
down
go.
a little bit. Like,
The M80 champion.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
man, the 3 sparklers and 3 Roman candles champion. That's
yes.
what it is.
After that match, we get another interview with Kenneth Omega
Woo, and Don Callis.
and Don Callis, and
The
Kenny's.
invisible hand of Don
So
Callis.
Yeah.
apparently, I didn't watch Impact this week. I forgot what I was doing, but like apparently, like there was another Tony and like Tony and Tony commercial that they bought into the
Yeah.
Impact, and they were saying that like, well, you guys have a bunch of cool like tags over here. Like, if one of your wrestlers wants to show up tomorrow night, aka this Dynamite, you're more than welcome to. So everyone was speculating something was going to happen.
Yeah.
And of course, nothing did. I was
Nothing
kind of pissed
happened.
off. I'm like, God damn it! I want to see like the Good Brothers come over. Sammy Callahan would be sweet if he came over.
I can't. I know. I want Jay Lethal.
Jay Lethal would be
I
kind of
cannot
good too.
stand Sammy Callahan.
Really?
I just never liked him in NXT.
He's a pretty cool guy.
I never got into. I don't know.
See, like you're saying these names, I might know their faces. I just can't
Yeah,
connect it.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
I mean, there's a bunch of other people. I'm like, oh man, come on, just bring them over just to like appear, just so that this inter cross promotional thing's a little bit bigger.
Yeah.
Because right now it's just been like, oh, Kenny Omega shows up over there and he doesn't do anything, and he's gonna do something at the pay-per-view.
See, I think it could either have been like a slight like a timing error where they like started doing all the cross promotion stuff, but then bam, Christmas.
Well, I'm pretty sure they had to have this planned out. There's no way that they did it at the last second.
I mean, WWE does all kinds of stuff last second.
Yeah, but that's different.
Yeah.
They're different. I don't know.
I guess.
Oh, man. Oh, but yeah, all this was saying that, like, Kenny has a message for Phoenix. He pretty much said that, like, Phoenix has already flopped and failed at all the title chances he got. With the tag belts, him and his brother lost. Phoenix lost when he had a chance to get the AAA title belt. He lost that. So, and last time that they faced, like, he lost to Kenny, and that's when, like, he was being nice. So imagine what Kenny's going to do to him when he's, like, pissed off. I'm like, oh.
I definitely don't see Phoenix winning.
Oh, of course not.
But I almost want Kenny to win because of shenanigans.
Okay, that'd be pretty good.
Like, you know, like he's going to give him a good match, and then Kenny has to cheat to win.
I mean, like...
Well, he's not Eddie here.
Well, but yeah, I don't know. That just to me will give Phoenix a good showing. Maybe, I don't know.
I mean, it's gonna be a good match regardless. Oh, I did like how some of the lines that Kenny said, like, "Oh, he has friends in Impact that'd be happy to take you back," and Don's like, "No, I'm good." And they're like, "Oh, maybe Conan can take you back to AAA." I'm like, "Hey,
yeah, Conan, yeah."
But he also says that Phoenix gets hurt and Kenny gets titles. I'm like,
Yeah.
well, yeah, Phoenix did have a little like timeline where like he was constantly getting hurt over something dumb, and you're like, God damn it, Phoenix, stop. But like, keep doing your flippy shit, but safer. I don't know how you do that.
How do you do that? Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not.
Just
I'm not
don't
the expert.
get hurt.
Oh man, wear more padding.
Yeah, just wear like knight armor in the ring, like a full plate medieval.
Oh man, yes.
Jump and then jumping around. But yeah,
You
after
gotta
that,
get the Legion to do football pads with.
oh
spikes.
man, yes. After that, we get the Bastard Pack versus the Butcher.
Ooh,
This
man.
was fucking cool.
Yeah, this was dope. As
I
shit.
love Butcher's like fucking Matador fucking outfit looking thing that he had. I'm like, what the hell are you wearing?
I almost thought he looked like Johnny Cage from Mortal Kombat 1. Look up Johnny Cage Mortal Kombat 1. He's got like the black pants and like the red sash.
Oh yeah.
That's what I thought he was going for.
Yeah.
I don't know what he was doing, but like
Well, like he has a red sash that says like Butcher on it, right?
Yeah. That was freaking sweet.
Fucking dope.
Yeah.
Like, and of course Kingston's on commentary, and like him and like Shivani like go back and forth. I did like the line where he says like, "Man, why are you the way you are, Tony?"
Yeah.
Like, oh shit. Okay. Well, and then like the other line, it wasn't a back and forth, but like JR noticed something in the ring, and then Kingston gives him a compliment. All JR says, "Well, I'm a lonely guy. I notice a lot of things." I'm like,
Oh man.
I fucking hate Kingston. Though.
I mean, he's good on commentary.
He gives good like bants.
Yeah.
But I fucking hate Kingston.
Oh yeah. Me too. Absolutely.
God, like
I really don't think Butcher and Blade need him.
Oh
but
God, no.
Whatever.
see like. And that kind of hyped the end of the match more.
Yeah.
Because Kingston was yelling at Butcher.
Yeah.
Like, do the thing, do something. Like I said, like he was saying, like pin him or something.
Yeah.
And then Butcher was just kind of like standing in the ring, like just like looking at him, like.
I think people accused Butcher and Blade of being kind of boring, but I loved
How the hell are they boring? They're rad.
So the thing, it's the thing of they didn't really ever talk, but I loved that they would do what Roman Reigns says to do: show up, kill someone, and leave.
Yeah.
That's what their character was. They have, it's obviously these two fucking big ass dudes that fuck shit up.
Yeah.
And they have, sexy lady valet to do heel stuff.
See, like, I see where you're going with this.
Yeah.
And I would want her to take a bigger role.
Me too.
Yeah.
Like as
And
a
that's-
mouthpiece for the group.
Oh yeah.
And that's the thing, is they were kind of doing that before Eddie Kingston showed up, and
Yeah,
before kind of COVID hit and everything got like delayed.
Yeah.
They were doing this thing where Bunny was kind of mouthpiece centerpiece of the group and doing a lot of this stuff, and then Butcher and Blade were almost like her hired muscle. And it was really cool to me.
That's fucking cool.
Right?
Though. Yeah.
That's fucking cool.
Bring that back.
Like,
Fuck
and
Kingston,
I
get him outta
I
here.
just want these two guys to fuck dudes up.
Yeah.
And then like Bunny to be like, yeah, let's fuck dudes up.
Yeah. See, like, that kind of reminds me of what WWE is like semi trying to do with Carmella, like with her Somali and shit.
I guess.
Not like
Yeah,
directly
yeah,
or
to that
anything,
extent.
but like to an extent
Yeah.
where like, you know, she's the one in charge.
Yeah.
And like they're kind of trying to push Carmella in that direction ish.
Yeah.
But you know, obviously Bunny's not like, you know, a seductress type of thing.
Yeah.
She's just kind of, you know, like she feels like a badass manager kind of thing.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh man.
I really hope they take it in that direction again.
Yeah.
We'll see. I mean, they're kind of stuck with Kingston for a little bit. I know that much. I kind of want to see where that feud goes because right now Kingston's technically in a feud with the Triángulo de la Muerte
Yeah.
and Lance.
Yeah.
So I don't know who's gonna kill him
Because Lance
first.
keeps showing up and killing everybody.
Yeah. So I don't know which one of those like 4 dudes are gonna kill Kingston first.
Yeah.
Let it be Penta. Come on.
Well, shit, let it be all of them at the same time.
Whoop his ass.
Like an
Nah,
elbow,
they gotta give him
elbow
a
party right
Kaiser
there.
special. Like everyone's just around him shanking him super hard.
No, they
Kaiser
give him the
special?
elbows, man.
Yeah.
What the hell's a Kaiser special?
Everyone just like shank him super
What's
hard.
that from?
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Oh my god. A Kaiser special. All right.
I don't remember. Do you remember any Kaisers? Oh, that Kaiser,
Who?
the original,
What?
got shanked super hard.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
The Kaiser
I mean-
special. Come on.
The Caesar?
Yes.
Like I'm thinking like Germany.
No.
Get out of here.
No, like actual like shaking circle
Playing,
Kaiser. Like,
playing too
"Get
much
him!"
New Vegas, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, Pac wins with the Black Arrow.
Yes.
Right?
That was fucking
Holy shit. It happened.
Like you could tell he's a little hesitant at
Oh,
first,
yeah,
but he
yeah.
did it. I'm like, yeah,
That was fucking awesome.
That
man.
was so cool.
When the match started, I was like, "Hey, Travis, pay attention.
Watch this dumb bullshit.
Watch this shit, because if Pac pulls off like the Black Arrow move,
Yeah.
you're gonna fucking pop.
Yeah.
You know, it's gonna pop
You're gonna
off.
shit your pants.
Yeah.
What?
Oh, it's so good.
What the fuck, man?
That's horrible.
I only remember shit my pants out of excitement. What the hell?
This is so good.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
But yeah, after that we go to Jade Cargill being mean.
Oh yeah, but I do want to give a special mention. Like I thought Butcher's finisher was that like falling power bomb that he did
Yeah,
on
yeah.
Pac. That move's super
Yeah.
cool. I'm like, oh man, the pin looks a little awkward afterwards, but it's fine.
it's
Don't
fine.
worry
Which
about
one
it.
was that? I'm trying to remember what move that was.
Well, so he hits him with a power bomb and he just kind of like falls forward.
Yeah.
And Pac goes with him.
Okay, I'm gonna have to
Yeah.
watch it because yeah.
But yeah, there is that whole thing where like Kingston's yelling at him to pick Pac up. Hey, pick him up. Hey, pick him up. And then that whole thing. And eventually, like, of course, Pac hits the Black Arrow and he wins.
Yeah.
And then Lance comes down.
Yep.
Woo.
Kills everyone.
Fuck.
Well, no,
man.
he doesn't kill everyone. He just kind of like goes out to Pac and
Kills
like,
everyone.
hey,
Like-
man, what up, bro?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Kills everyone.
And they have a mini bro down.
Well, Kingston's about to go in the ring, and then Lance Archer shows up, and like Kingston's like, "All right, I'm gonna go that way."
Yeah, exactly.
Well, he runs back to Tony and he's like yelling at Tony.
Well, he
yeah.
takes Tony like WCW style, takes Tony's fucking
Yeah, he
mic.
tries to. Yeah.
But yeah, him and Pac like have a bro down of like, hey, we good, and then of course they're good, and nothing really happens. I'm
Yeah.
like,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
So there's a sign, like a small like agreement, I guess. Hey man, I won't fuck with you. Don't fuck with me. I just want to kill that guy, and you want
Yeah.
to kill that guy.
Yeah.
So let's just go after that guy and like kill him. Put a pipe bomb in his like car or something cool.
Put him, throw him in the Hudson River. with concrete galoshes.
Ooh.
No, you don't even do that. Just throw him in the river.
Okay.
Die from like cancer in a couple years.
Yeah,
Oh
that's
man.
But yeah, after that it's Jade Cargill being mean.
Yeah, she's mad that Brandy got pregnant.
Yeah.
What the hell? How dare you get pregnant?
How
dare you.
convenient that Jade Cargill shows up and then Brandy's gone all of a sudden.
So we did bring this up when we had the announcement. So like, who are they gonna have fight Jade?
Oh, they'll find someone.
But like, who's big enough that could take
See,
Brandy's spot? Other than maybe like, I know they had that thing with Red Velvet.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just do Red Velvet.
But I mean, she's not really a big
Well-
draw. Well, I mean, Brandy's not exactly the biggest draw, but like, she's more of a well-known name than Red Velvet is.
But I didn't know who Jade Cargill was before this.
Well, I mean, neither did I. But
So
like,
then-
she felt like a big deal because she was going after like the top woman.
she-
I
in
think
the
they'll
division.
they'll do it right.
I hope so. Because Jade looks pretty cool.
Yeah.
Like, goddamn,
Well, we have yet to see her in a match, don't we?
That we have not.
that is
Yeah.
true.
Yeah.
Hey,
After
man, she's got
that,
ab for days. Who cares?
yeah. After that,
That's all
we
I need to
go.
see.
We go to the match that was that basically developed from previous week. It is.
Oh no,
Evil
there's,
Uno.
there's the Kip and Miro section.
Oh, that's right. Where they announced
Miro
their
and Penelope segment
they announced their dumb wedding.
where
thing.
like Miro grabs Tony and he tells him to smile because he's not smiling hard enough. I'm like, yeah.
So this had me cracking up because during the entire thing, Schiavone does their like little intro thing, and then they just kind of what's his name? Kip like
Sabian.
like while the entire team is talking, Miro's just like smiling at the camera, edging fucking Tony out of the fucking frame, like just like slowly pushing him out of frame. It was pretty funny.
But yeah, they said like, oh, we're gonna have an exact date for the wedding, and they turn to the screen and the best friends music play, and they freak out, running to the ring, think they're coming down, and then they all start busting up because look, it's a joke, look what really happened. And apparently Trent is getting put into the ambulance because they whooped his ass, and he's gonna be taken away because he actually does have an injury, so that's how they're writing him off. I think it's like a pectoral tear or something like that.
Oh fuck, that sucks. Yeah.
So he's gonna be gone for a little bit. But we did get a thing where it's a beach wedding on February 3rd, and isn't it still fucking cold around February over there?
No, they'll be fine.
Yeah, it'll be fine.
Fuck that, like it's cold as shit.
They get a giant heater.
Oh man,
The sun?
No. Like those space heaters that you see at restaurants,
okay.
like
Just like a big one?
Like a huge one.
Like the one from like a Bond movie.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
oh man,
Oh shit, where's it? Let's go. So
like it's a death ray heater. That's what it is.
Almost, yeah.
So, I was like I said, I was watching this with Buddy, and I was trying to explain what Orange Cassidy is to him.
Okay.
But I couldn't.
It's impossible.
Yeah, like how
You have to watch it. Like,
to someone that has never seen
A
AEW or
lackadaisical,
Orange
like,
Cassidy?
apathetic dude that doesn't give a fuck and like tries very minimal to win, but wins
he
anyway.
tries hard to not try hard.
Yeah, there you
Yeah.
go.
So is he a tryhard?
Yes.
But he doesn't try hard.
But he tries so damn hard to not try hard.
I would just say like show Travis the match between him and Pac, and I think
Yeah.
that's a great match to watch.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Because like Pac's like it was like a super serious guy that's not gonna like sell for his bullshit.
Yeah.
But it was still a great match because there was still plenty of comedy. Like I
Or
love
the
roll to
mimosa match.
Oh, the Mimosa match. Yeah, you're right. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, there's other like indie stuff you could look
No,
up.
yeah, of
like so
course.
him
I
between
was
like
just trying to describe like like how do you describe like what his character? And I kind of draw a blank. So
yeah. But yeah, I would say watch the match between Gentleman Jervis and like Orange Cassidy if you want a dumb comedy match, and that's when like Jervis rocks Cassidy to sleep and he tries to pin him that way.
no, I've seen that one.
Yeah.
I've seen that one.
I fucking love
Isn't
that
there
match.
like an old guy that comes in at one point during that
that
match? Yeah.
No, not that match.
That must have been
No, that match is like it's just him and Jervis.
Doesn't
just
the
like,
referee sneeze and it wakes
yeah,
him
like
up?
he's at 2 and then
No,
like
yeah, I remember. He like rocking. He's like asleep. And, yeah, I remember.
yeah,
that.
and he
Okay,
sees
yeah.
it. That's how like he can't win. He's like, damn it.
so
I
stupid.
do remember that.
Oh man, I love Gentleman Jervis. He's
Yeah.
great.
After all that, we then go to Evil Uno versus Dustin Rhodes to get revenge for being 7.
Mm-hmm.
And they even mentioned like how
have
stupid
him-
the 7 character was.
Yeah.
Coming in.
Yeah, Dustin Rhodes was like, what did he say? Like it was a stupid idea then, or
It's a stupid idea now. And
Yep.
then Tony Schiavone also meant like references kind of what the character was. and
Yeah,
all that,
yeah.
So
I mean, this was kind of like it was a slower paced match for sure.
Yeah.
Like I'm so used to seeing Uno and like him and Grayson kind of tagging
Yeah,
up and
yeah.
doing stuff, so it's kind of weird seeing Uno without Grayson.
yeah.
So I'm like, oh no, bring back Grayson, like Kratos, motherfucker. I want to
Yeah,
see him in the
basically.
ring.
Kratos.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you've never seen him like when he comes out.
I don't think so.
Like yeah, Grayson's like he's like a muscular dude, like very very buff, and like he has like the 2 like scars over his eye.
Okay.
So I'm like,
I
oh
see
man,
what you
that's
mean.
Kratos.
Yeah,
I
that's
don't give a
Kratos.
fuck what anyone says, but it's really cool to see him in the ring. But yeah, afterwards we have that Uno loses
Yep.
because he gets. How does he lose by the bulldog thing?
I think that's what it was.
Oh man, but like Uno's kind of on his knees and he puts his hands up to like shake his hand because like, come on, man, just join us, be cool, even though you won.
Yep.
I thought they were gonna have Dustin lose and then do this angle, but
I think they already did that angle with too many people, and it would be like, oh, they're doing the same thing again.
oh okay, I can.
So
see.
I get it. And Dustin, why would Dustin need to join the Dark Order? It doesn't improve him, and it doesn't improve the Dark Order.
Yeah,
So they don't need it. But yeah, so it's he's trying to do that, and then Stu Grayson comes in and whoops Dustin's ass. Who was that other guy that showed
Lee
up?
Johnson.
Was it Lee? Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's the one that got killed by Miro a while ago.
Oh, okay, got it.
Yeah, that guy.
He's a up and comer kind of thing, right? He's in
Yeah, I
there,
think he's training it with
training.
like Cody and then
Gotcha.
doing
Yeah.
that stuff.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, he kind of breaks up. He does the whole thing where he drop kicks both of them and then he does a kip up. So it's like, oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
I'm glad to see Johnson getting some more airtime. I don't know how long he's been wrestling or anything like that.
Yeah,
But if he's like training
I don't know.
under school and they're just letting him go in there just to be enhancement talent.
Yeah, this was the for sure the slowest match of the night for me.
Yeah.
Just because obviously they're 2 older dudes.
Oh yeah,
Well, I don't know how old Uno is. But
Uno's not that old.
no,
No.
he seems a little older.
it's just his style is more of that.
yeah, maybe.
Because like I said, you're so used to seeing him in like a tag match.
Yeah.
So maybe that's kind of what throwing you off. But yeah, I'm used to that more. Like I would say probably like this really wasn't my favorite match that much. It was mediocre. I'm like, okay, cool.
Yeah,
I understand why it's here, but like,
yeah.
I think Austin also said it. Like, even if they have a story where Dustin joins, like no one benefits.
Yeah, it doesn't.
So the
doesn't.
storyline's kind of flat.
To me, it would. I mean, I get why they were doing it. You know, it's you got to try to recruit people, and do all that, and like it's been, 20 or so years since the debut of Seven or whenever he debuted. So I get why they did it. I think it was kind of like a joke to do it and bring it up and just see how stupid that character was.
Yeah,
but yeah, I don't think nothing gets improved by having Dustin join the Dark Order. So
Yeah.
I see why they're doing what they're doing.
I think the story overall is just. It's not. I'm not catching on to it whatsoever.
Oh,
I'm not really that invested in this storyline specifically. I like the Dark Order.
I think this is the end of that storyline.
I really hope so.
I think they did it just to have something to do.
Yeah, I also think they might be stalling, also waiting for Brody Lee to come back,
and then building up the Hangman stuff.
Oh man, that's true.
See, okay, I was gonna segue into that after this because it's Dark Order. Why do the Hangman stuff on BTE?
It's really popular with the fan base. Like really popular with the fan base. The people enjoy the Dark Order segments way more than anything else on the BTE.
I get that, but why not do it on their big show?
They don't have the time. They have other stories they have to get through.
That's to me that's bad. That's a bad excuse because they could have taken time out of this match.
Sure, I think they are hoping that people also watch BTE. To get the full story, which isn't great.
I get the marketing decision behind it. Like, okay, you want to draw people into BTE, get more people watching that, but it's still such a big storyline thing that I think they should have put it on Dynamite.
Yeah,
to me, like, I don't watch BTE.
Yeah,
to me, that's a huge failure on AEW's part because I like that storyline.
That's also a big thing they've been criticized for, where they're like, "Hey, you're putting shit on like Dark, and BTE, and like not everybody watches that
exactly."
And there's a lot of gaps in stories where like you come on, and unless you're watching that, you're not gonna understand like why the fuck is he there now, or why the hell is this happening.
Austin said it on Monday on the chat or whatever. He's like, "Hey man, join the Dark Order," and I was like, "That's fucking lame as shit."
It is.
I'm serious. That's lame as fuck because like that's a big deal.
Yeah,
that's a big storyline that I was actually invested in.
Especially how big like Hangman is in the company. Like Hangman's fucking popular as hell.
Yeah.
So yeah, it'd be kind of a thing. I understand where you're coming from. Like, and from this show specifically, like I don't know what you could take off. Like other than shaving some time from matches here and there.
I mean, maybe just
and
don't
even
have...
then you're gonna get what like a 2 to 3 minute segment of like what him just joining real quick.
I guess.
Well, like that. Well, this segment this match that we just talked about would have been perfect because it's Dark Order related, and like this specific match between Dustin and Uno didn't necessarily have to be as long as it did.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, it's a hiccup on AEW's part. Like they're gonna fuck up here and there, so
no, I mean it's not gonna be perfect at all.
Yeah.
But like
it's not New Japan. I get it.
I mean, it still sucks when it happens. It's kind of a letdown. So
even then, New Japan does fuck up too.
Yeah.
Oh, they had Evil as champion for fuck's sake. God damn.
Yeah. What the fuck? So weird. But after this we go to a Sean Spears interview with Tony Schiavone.
Oh man.
And Sean Spears is mad that he has kind of been left behind again, and he knows what this feels like. It's happened before in another company.
Yep. Like he even does the thing where like he throws the Tully glove away, which I'm kind of glad. Like that was a weird pair up, and as soon as FTR kind of came in, like it took the spotlight off Spears. I mean, the last big story that they were having with Spears was what, him and Scorpio Sky.
Yeah. And
then that ended, and now what?
I don't know.
Yeah, because like it feels like they've been throwing a bunch of gimmicks at Spears, and none of them really catch because they're not long enough for them to
I think the problem is he is more well known for being Ty Dillinger of the Perfect 10, and people want to see that, but they can't.
Well, he can still do like something of a gimmick like that, but like he changes gimmicks so much where
I think as soon as AEW does anything with 10 Perfect 10 related, WWE sues the shit out of them instantly.
Well, he doesn't have to say Perfect 10.
But you can't even have the character be semi-related.
I don't know, man.
I mean, WWE sued WCW for having Scott Hall and Kevin Nash on TV, and they never once said that they are Razor Ramon and Diesel. Yes. Not once. and they sued them for it. So that's just the kind of thing is I don't know if it's just Ty Dillinger or Sean Spears doesn't know what he wants to do, or they don't know what they want to do with him creatively. I almost don't know if this is a gimmick that they're working this here.
Well, from what I've heard is some people want it to be a thing where storyline wise he leaves AEW.
Yeah.
He joins Impact
and then beats him up
and
from
becomes
Impact.
like a big deal there, and then kind of shows you like this is what you're missing, and he becomes like a big guy there.
Sure.
But like I don't know if he legitimately leaves for Impact or
I mean you could do it plenty of different ways. Where
right now like he's like when you go to AEW site like you can see everyone's like here's a record, like he's gone.
Yeah, but that's easy enough to fake all that shit.
He went home. That's where he went.
Just fake everything. Who cares?
Well, I mean that's kind of what they're doing.
Yeah.
But like I don't know what's gonna happen, man. So we'll see. Like all I know is like Spears pulled a Cartman.
Screw you guys, I'm going home. But we're trying to screw you guys.
I mean, I'm interested to see where that goes.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. Like I did like Spears when he first showed up when he was a chairman and he practically killed Cody.
Yeah,
put him in a coma almost.
Oh yeah.
But I don't know.
Yeah. After that, we have a Shida interview, just talking about stuff, and then she gets ambushed by Abadon.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
That was pretty cool.
God damn it.
Like,
Abadon.
Beats her up.
Yeah.
And then
well, they have to
yeah.
push Abadon out of the way. It was just kind of kind of weird.
And then Shida like runs to the ring to start her match.
Yeah.
Yeah, they even messed it up a little bit because like Abadon starts attacking her, then like they only push Shida away, and then Abadon's kind of left standing there for a couple seconds, like oh yeah, now here comes somebody else to push her away. Totally forgot to bring out two people for this. My bad.
But
guys.
Shida is wrestling Alex Gracia.
Yeah. And then, like, during the match, you just see Abadon on the side of the ring.
Yeah.
I'm like, wait, when the hell did she teleport?
No, she's fine. She's there.
She's watching. Yeah. Like, ooh.
Yeah, Abadon shows up, and then Shida kills the hell out of her.
Yeah. Oh my god, yes.
And she's like dead on the outside by the the gate or the the barrier.
I thought they were gonna counter out. They were gonna do like a gimmick, like oh she's beating up Abadon enough to the point to where like she gets counted out. And
yeah, maybe. I mean that'd be pretty cool.
Well, I don't want to call her a jobber, but it's kind of what she was.
Yeah.
She wins.
So she essentially squashes Alex Garcia afterwards. She hits her with a Falcon Arrow. Whatever, man.
She's like in the training thing, right? She's just someone
I
that
really
brought
don't
up.
know.
I'm not sure. She might be like dark or just in the training. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I really don't know. But she wins with the Falcon Arrow, and then this one like Shida grabs her kendo stick after she's killed Abadon, and she's still lying in the same spot.
Yeah.
And she kind of goes up to her, like, pokes her.
Hey, kid, you want to see a dead body?
Because Abadon was just like there, dead on the ground, not doing anything. Just,
Just there.
Just there.
Just hanging out.
And then, like, of course she gets up and she attacks her. And then at one point, Abadon takes a bite out of Shida's neck.
Bites
and then,
Shida's neck hard. There's like blood everywhere.
Okay, so okay, hold on.
Oh, I fucking love this.
This has a potential to turn into one of the greatest storylines ever.
I agree.
Oh, man.
Fucking Ghoul Shida.
Yes.
Oh.
Do it. AEW, go.
Oh.
Ghoul
See,
Shida.
okay. WWE, when they had Shayna Baszler bite Becky Lynch on the neck and it made no sense.
Yeah.
In this context, this is when it makes sense.
Well, Abadon's a fucking undead ghoul thing. Like, who knows what she
This
is?
is when this makes sense.
I was trying to explain to Travis, like, what Abadon is. I was like, I don't know.
It's like an undead, like, living dead
it's
girl.
just like a zombie ghoul thing. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's a monster creature. Who cares, man? Look at her.
Basically.
Look at it, yeah.
Yeah, you don't have Shayna Baszler bite the back of someone's neck and then have
Yeah, because, like, then you think Baszler's a vampire, but this one, like, oh, it's a zombie. And
she's a weird
eating
zombie
people.
lady. I get it.
So next time we see Shida, she's gonna be like, what's
Like,
going
slightly
on?
greenish. And, like,
No, like she's gonna be all sick and like, all like loopy and stuff.
Oh man, if we get Shida in like an Abadon style costume,
oh.
that'd be fucking
So
sick.
I know, like, a bunch of the things that Abadon's posts, like, Shida posts something, and then, like, Abadon always posts something dumb related. And, like, the last one she posted was, like, she put the Shang Tsung, like, oh, your soul is mine. Yeah. I'm like, yes.
That's dope.
So, clearly, Abadon is taking souls and getting gold. That's what it's gonna happen. We're gonna see Abadon with some gold. Yes.
This will be 10 out of 10 if Shida does like maybe not a heel turn, but like a ghoul turn.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Oh, that'd be great.
Yeah,
I
after
think
this,
they like put makeup on her too, so she looks different.
Oh, yeah,
I'm saying.
They would have to, yeah.
I want the weird contacts and all the dumb bullshit.
Especially if they do it like gradually, like 'cause she obviously has already her makeup and stuff.
Yeah.
But if they like add to it slowly,
Yeah.
that'd be so cool.
Like she's slightly paler and paler,
Oh,
and
yeah.
greener and greener. Like,
Yeah.
oh,
That'd be sick. And eventually, like in one match, she just like bleh, throws up blood like Abadon. That'd be sick.
Yeah, after that we have the main event, the Acclaimed versus the Young Bucks for the tag team title belts.
Los Young Bucks.
This is a great match too.
So much
like the Acclaimed
stuff.
are really fucking good.
Oh yeah, they're great.
God damn, dude. Like I don't know where they found these guys or where they got big because I mean, I don't know where they came from, but shit.
Yeah.
They're definitely a good pickup for the tag team division, and that tag division's already stacked like a motherfucker with like flippy shit dudes.
Well, yeah, it's interesting though because like I think me not having watched as much wrestling as both of you guys, to me like a team like Top Flight, is better than the Acclaimed. I that's just like my perspective. Like I can see where you guys are coming from. The Acclaimed, they're not a bad team at all, but like I'm not seeing like what you're saying, like how they're like super good.
Yeah.
Like to me, Top Flight is better than the Acclaimed.
I think they're different. Like Top Flight is clearly way more flippy shit than the Acclaimed are because they're two smaller, agile guys.
Well, yeah. I mean that's
and then like with this one, because like I wrote their names, but I totally forgot what the hell their name was.
Pedro Cantor. And...
Oh man,
what? Pedro Cantor?
Sorry, Castor or something.
Yeah, Castor and Owens, right? Yeah, Owens because it's written on his trunks. I think Owens or Owens. Yeah, whatever. But yeah, both of them. Like Owens is clearly like the bigger dude out of both of them.
Yeah,
but he still can do some stuff. But like it's just a different dynamic, I think.
Yeah, I could see that. It's just like to me, like maybe the Acclaimed aren't hitting the same like notes. But it's just not.
Maybe it's because they're a younger, slightly more inexperienced team.
What do you mean?
The Acclaimed. I mean, I don't know how new of a team they are.
Yeah, that one I don't know.
Yeah, that's true.
Together and maybe
because like I mean, Top Flight are super new too.
That's the thing. But I think Top Flight, I don't know. Some people just are naturally. I don't want to say better. I don't think that's the right term, but they just they flow differently in the ring, and they know that
they have a different like presentation.
They know their presentation and they know their limits early on versus other people that take a couple of years to develop how they're going to do stuff.
But I also think with Top Flight, the big difference between them is like they still have that indie feel.
Yes,
to Top Flight,
100%.
The Acclaim.
That's true.
You can clearly they're like TV ready.
Yes,
where they're like, okay, here's our personas.
Yeah,
we can go out there and make the audience hate us. Top Flight still have to find that niche.
Yeah,
like right now they're just the two young guys that do flippy shit.
Yeah.
I don't really know them for mic skill or anything yet.
I could see that as being like the issue here for me at least.
Yeah.
Just because like maybe they're too TV ready.
Yeah.
And it's giving me like maybe like WWE vibes.
Yeah, I can see that.
Like
I can see that.
But you're wrong, Brian.
I mean,
at the end of the day, you're wrong.
Oh, hold on. You brought me on this podcast to be wrong. Let me get that straight.
But yeah, the Young Bucks win.
All this money to get you on this podcast for nothing.
The Young Bucks win, which is not a surprise to anybody.
No, of course not.
Of course.
They definitely weren't going to lose the belts this soon and to random team.
Yeah, for real.
Like,
there's like rapping. What was this rap at the beginning? I totally forgot it.
Yeah.
Like, well, there were some really sweet spots. I think my favorite Acclaim spot was Owens was holding, I think it was Nick up in a suplex, and Castor goes up to the top rope and does a cross body to him while he's still in the suplex. I'm like, okay, I've never seen that before. That's actually kind of neat and cool.
That's really cool. Yeah, I thought
the Young Bucks called them the John Cena guys.
Oh, man. Yeah, that's right.
Because they like come into the ring rapping like John Cena used to.
God, that's horrible.
Yeah, and there was almost a spot where you could have seen them losing where Knox gets like kicked and he goes down, and then they do a quick like pop up to a low blow, and then they got hit with the boombox essentially, and that only got a 2. But I'm like, oh, okay, this match is good. It really kept me at the edge of my seat. I'm like, okay, I know they're gonna lose because there's no way the Young Bucks are losing the belts to this fucking early.
Yeah.
But like, okay, it would still seem believable if they did lost the titles like right there. I'm like, oh wow, holy shit.
I mean,
okay.
it would have been a really big shock.
Yeah.
To the point of where, to me, I'm like, I would have thought that would have been a bad decision.
Yeah.
To have the Young Bucks lose it this quickly and have kind of a relatively unknown team get it this quickly.
Yeah,
I mean, that would have been a little. I'm super with Austin on that's what because like they're so damn new.
Oh yeah.
Like to give it to such a new team, so like especially the titles like.
Yeah, because now, so I'm assuming this feud is over. I'm curious who they're gonna go after next.
I don't know if it's. I don't even know if this was a feud. I think this was just
like this mini like.
I could just see the tag division being in one big long extended feud, if you want to say that. So where
if
it's
that's
just
the case,
great competition all around.
who do you see the next ups to go up against the Young Bucks?
I think
while,
it's going to take.
Jurassic Express and FTR are doing their.
I think it's going to take a couple weeks or a month or so to get another challenger for the belts again.
Yeah,
because you don't need the Bucks to defend their titles every week.
Oh yeah.
I just think it'll take a little while for someone to win enough to get back to the thing, and I think we'll see FTR versus Bucks at the next pay-per-view for like a rematch.
You think so?
I think so. Why not?
I actually wouldn't be surprised if it was Jungle Express instead.
Yeah, I mean, sure.
I would love to see them with gold.
I
think
honestly,
Jungle Boy is like awesome as fuck.
I am fine with any tag team wrestling any tag team in AEW because
true,
they all do a fantastic job.
What are the tag teams for AEW right now?
It's a lot.
I mean, the Dark Order have 3 by themselves. Because they have Uno and Grayson, they have Silver and Reynolds, and then they have 5 and 10.
Yeah.
Yep.
You've got those. There's 3.
And then you got Hangman now in there.
You've got Hangman,
So now
presumably now with someone if they're going that direction.
You have Jungle Express.
You have Jungle Express. You have
Triangle de la Muerte. And that's
you
already
have them.
what,
You have FTR.
Yeah.
The Young Bucks.
Butcher and Blade.
Butcher and Blade.
Top Flight.
You know, acclaimed, Top Flight,
Inner Circle.
Private Party, Inner
Private
Circle.
Party, yeah.
Inner Circle has 3 tag teams.
Fucking
Basically,
A,
like
yeah.
Yeah, so
there are so many tag capable. You know, they can do anything with that.
Oh yeah.
And you can end the Nightmare family.
Yeah,
You could definitely toss in a bunch of 2 dudes together. Like you could put fucking Dustin
who
and
is the
QT
Nightmare
Marshall.
family?
it was basically everyone that is related with related to Cody in a group. Brandy and Dustin and what's the one guy?
Cody.
No, not Cody.
QT
I know
Marshall?
QT Marshall.
Oh, okay.
The new guy Lee Johnson.
Lee Johnson.
Like any of them.
The new baby that's coming out.
So they're like a
Yeah.
well, yeah.
It's a stable sort of.
Yeah, but I thought it was like it's not literally like a family, right?
Oh, they just call it the Nightmare Family
Yeah,
because
yeah,
it was
yeah.
Cody
It's
and
just a
Brandy
stable,
started it,
yeah.
and Cody's the American Nightmare.
Right.
But
yeah. So they have definitely the tag teams to do it, and their options are almost like limitless. Because again, Austin kind of said you can almost put any tag team against any tag team.
Yeah.
And
It'll
they
be great.
clearly know how to make storylines for tag teams.
Oh yeah.
That's already like, oh, okay, I don't have to worry about like them fucking
It's
this
the
up,
sense
'cause
of
it's
you
already
don't
proven.
even necessarily need an ongoing story as long as it's good anyway.
Oh yeah.
That's the problem that I have sometimes with WWE to a lot of extent. But they always try to have everything has to be a story and everyone has to be really like personally involved. You don't need that. You could just have good wrestling.
Like
And
I
that's
can
one
almost even
thing-
see like Young Bucks just kind of watching the FTR
Exactly.
Jungle
Yeah.
Express like feud, just going, okay, what's going to be our next opponent?
Yeah.
Because whoever's number 2,
They could
that's
even
getting the
have
next
even
shot.
have Good Brothers do. Come
Oh
in.
man, that's
and
right.
they do a match. Why not?
Oh,
Let the Good Brothers take the AEW titles. That'd be cool.
let Ibushi come to fucking AEW and get the Golden Lovers, and then they get the title.
No way.
Husbando.
That's not gonna happen.
Yes.
No way.
So that way, like if Ibushi wins at Wrestle Kingdom, he has 3 belts.
Yes.
Oh fuck.
So yeah. Yes. Make it happen.
Yeah. I mean that was it for the show for Dynamite.
Yeah, it was a good solid show.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I think I would give it like a solid 7. Like nothing too spectacular that came out of the show, but again, it was just kind of like last week where like okay, they're building storylines
Yeah.
and they're really showing off the younger like dudes here and there, and it's fine. I still enjoyed it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I give it like an 8.
Yeah,
Just
I'd say
'cause-
7.5, 8-ish.
Yeah.
Sure.
Just because like the slowest part of the night for me was the Dustin match.
Yeah.
And that was still not a terrible match.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
And
Yeah.
like just like the Hikaru Shida stuff, like okay, 10 out of 10 if you do it the right.
Yeah,
if you-
for
if it
sure,
goes
for
the right
sure.
way. So yeah, 8 for me.
Cool. Any last thoughts?
Actually, yeah. Travis mentioned at the when the show was over that AW is extremely stable centric. Like they're focusing a lot of their stuff around their stables.
Yeah.
yeah.
I
And
mean,
like,
it's
it's just weird when you compare it to like WWE. And
yeah,
stuff.
I guess.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Where they have a lot of singles dudes just doing
Yeah,
stuff
it's just kind of like
because
they're
they don't
just
believe
on
in
their own.
fucking tag teams.
Well,
It's just weird.
Yeah. I think that was it. That was our review of Dynamite.
It was.
Happy Festivus.
Happy holidays,
Yes.
Merry Festivus, and
I think New Year's. Is gonna
watch
be
out
like-
for Santa Bot.
Yeah.
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 God damn.
Thank you for listening. Thank you for listening to the Off the Muda Scale Wrestling Podcast.
You can finally find us on all those podcast apps that you listen
All of
to.
them.
Spotify,
All of them.
Apple.
iHeartRadio, all of them.
And we are also on YouTube now.
Yes, as Brian said, we're on YouTube. We have a Patreon as well.
Give us money.
I mean, yeah, we have Twitter, we have Facebook, we have
Shorten to the point.
Instagram.
Yeah.
We got everything. We got everything now. Follow us on all of them and make multiple accounts and then follow us again on all of them.
Please.
But again, yes, thank you for listening.